Hi, I'm Tyson Franklin and welcome to this week's episode of 5 Minute Friday. Now, I've titled this one, You Can't Polish a Poo. And this is part one. There is actually going to be a part two next week. So, of course, polishing a poo is impossible. But some sales reps come quite close to making it sparkle, which is what I want to talk about today. I was actually going to title this podcast, Beware, There's a Sales Rep Coming to See You. But I wanted the title to stand out a little bit more, and I wanted it to grab your attention, which I think if you're listening to this now, it must have. So let me explain. Would you ever consider swimming in a pool of sharks without a safety net or a safety cage? Probably not, but this is what happens when you begin advertising your small business for the first time. You immediately attract the attention of a lot of sales reps from various media outlets, all wanting to sign you up as a client. Now, I'm not saying all sales reps are sharks. Some are very, very honest people, and I have some that are close friends. However, what I'm saying is they will begin to circle like sharks when they become aware of fresh blood in the marketing waters. Sales reps and media companies pay close attention to what their opposition is doing. So when you begin advertising, expect a call within weeks, if not days, from other sales reps and other media companies. So here's my first tip. If a sales rep says you need to sign something today to get a particular deal, just walk away and tell them you need time to consider their proposal. See, a good deal today should be a good deal tomorrow. I've never seen a good marketing proposal that couldn't wait a few days. And at your first meeting, you want to send them a strong message to that sales rep that you're not an easy target and you're not going to sign the first thing they put in front of you. Tell them you can spot a polished poo a mile away. A sales rep's job is to sell advertising, so that's their prime objective. Whether you can afford it or not is not really their concern. So it's essential to give yourself time to weigh up the positives and the negatives of any proposal. You need to look at it. Is it a good deal? Can you get a better return on investment elsewhere? This also gives you time to talk to, say, your business coach or mentor about this particular proposal. The other reason not to sign anything on the first meeting is you need time to formulate a list of questions so you're prepared for your second meeting with the sales rep. And that's right, you're going to have a second meeting. If you sign an agreement too early, you may miss out on a perfect opportunity to negotiate added extras. Every sales rep has room to negotiate regardless of what they tell you. Every sales rep has a monthly budget that they must meet. So sometimes there could be some good deals available. You just need to be prepared to ask. Now, if they won't budge on price, they may be able to negotiate with other benefits. Yeah, movie tickets, golf days, and even lunches. But the bottom line is you want to generate business. So regardless of the perks, you must keep this in the forefront at all times. Tip number 2, if a sales rep continually presents advertising proposals full of perks, but nothing beneficial for your business, you need to change sales reps. It's a sign they have started taking you for granted and they are no longer listening. A good sales rep should understand your business, your target market or markets, and what your business goals are. This leads on to tip number 3. When you meet a sales rep for the first time, ask him or her what they liked about your website. If they respond with, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know you had a website," it's a sure sign they do not have your best interests at heart. Tip number 4, when a sales rep meets with you for the first time, let them talk and then politely ask, "So, do you know what I do?" And then wait quietly for their response. It's not a trick question. You're merely finding out their knowledge about your business, which is essential if they've approached you with a specific advertising campaign. If their perception of your business is not correct, then the proposal that they're presenting to you also must be flawed. So this leads on to tip number 5. Sales reps love selling branding campaigns, which supposedly suits every business because it's a cost-effective way and a great way of actually getting your message out to the masses. And this is great if you have a huge budget like Coca-Cola or Apple, but you don't. Therefore, tell them you don't want branding, you want a campaign that actually produces results. So think about demographics. Demographics are a quantifiable statistic of a given population, which when used in marketing can be very powerful because this information helps you reduce the costs of wasted advertising and also helps you become more targeted, which leads on to tip number 6. If a sales rep tells you they have a perfect product that is perfect for your demographic, you should also ask them the question. So tell me, What is my demographic? You'll learn they'll often have no idea, but this is not surprising considering they had no idea about your business or what you do, as we've already discussed. So not only do you need to educate them about your business, you need to also educate them about who your target market is. This sales rep should leave and come back with a new proposal. This leads me on to tip number 7. This is my final tip. Don't tolerate proposals that have not been properly thought through. If you tolerate poorly thought out proposals or a sparkly poo, you will get more of the same. But if you stop them in their tracks early in your business relationship, you will earn their respect and far better proposals in the future. So next week, I want to take this a little bit further. I'm actually going to do a part 2 of this particular talk. And I know this talk has gone on a little longer than 5 minutes, more than what I'd normally do on a 5-minute Friday. But I just think it is such an important topic about being aware of sales reps, being aware of some of the poo they try and shovel you. So I hope you got something out of that, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.